Hey guys, this is the Bostonian Critic, and since Pokemon Detective Pikachu is coming out in theaters this week, I figure I might as well talk about some Pokemon movies this time. So I might the only downside is that I haven't seen every single last of them, but I have seen a few of them, at least like 1 through 4, and a couple of the other ones that are on TV. If basically, so that's what I'm basically gonna be doing throughout this week. So might as well get started right now. Let's talk about the first Pokemon movie to come out in theaters was the Pokemon the first movie, and I have it on video cassette, and I should talk about a bit of a background about my personal opinions about Pokemon in general, and I would just say right now I love Pokemon, but I'll give more of a background on when I talk about Detective Pikachu soon. Well, someday. If I do see it in theaters this Friday. So, this weekend. So, let's talk about the first Pokemon movie. The story is about these scientists who create a clone version of Mew, but instead they made like an evolved version, basically like a clone evolved version, I believe. It's pretty confusing. But they created Mewtwo to basically be one of the most powerful to be the most powerful Pokemon in the world. But Mewtwo goes rogue and destroys everyone in the entire laboratory, and then gets visited by the Team Rocket leader Giovanni, who basically uses him for his Pokemon battles, and they actually use one of the clips from the show, his powers, because basically there was an episode of Pokemon where Ash and his friends are trying to get into the gym, the final gym, to get the final badge. So, then Mewtwo goes rogue on him, and then basically later on he creates an island. He goes back to the island where he destroyed the laboratory and turns it into his own arena, and his own laboratory as well. Well, that's going on. Our main characters of the show, Ash Ketchum, voiced by Veronica Taylor, or Misty, voiced by Rachel Lillis, and of course everybody's favorite character, including my favorite character, Brock, played by Eric Stewart. They basically get an invitation from a super adorable Pokemon, Dragonite, which I think is the cutest dragon Pokemon ever. He flies, and gives them an invitation to the island, and then basically, Mewtwo, creates a storm, and then they're able to cancel their trip or something. Well, not really cancel their trip, but basically use their Pokemon to challenge themselves or something, and then go all the way to that island. Misty and Brock and Ash I didn't know what to do at first, but then, of course, Team Rocket comes along. Disguised, of course, uses the usual disguise like they do in the show to escort them to the island itself. But the storm got very serious, so instead they got hit by the wave, and then Misty throws her Pokeball to get Starmie out. So that way they can escort them safely. They get to the island, they see the other trainers, and then Mewtwo basically pops up. And of course, he has an evil plan to clone other Pokemon and also destroy the entire planet. Basically take over the entire world. Of course. Sorry, Street Fighter reference. So, I liked this movie growing up as a kid. As an adult, it doesn't hold up that great. I don't know. I just feel like the story is incredibly confusing, and at times it gets kind of annoying as well. And the message, we do have a good message of the film. It's it actually gets copped out and truly retconned as well. The characters aren't bad. They're still likable as they were in the show. They just don't feel as lovable as they were in the show. I do like Mewtwo, I will admit, and the animation, of course, for theatrical release, it's very well done. And there are some computer or animation, but it's not like it's not there just to be there. It's basically here to help out with the story and stuff, of which I will give credit. There's a ton of little plot holes that really add up as well. Well, it just gets incredibly confusing and kind of boring as well. For a Pokemon movie like this should so easily be interesting. But it just doesn't make... The story, like I said, just gets confusing and doesn't make very much sense at all. So, overall, I think Pokemon, the first movie, is pretty much a mediocre film as it is. It's not bad, it's not good, it's just... meh. It's the best way to describe it. There was a short that came out before it, called Pikachu's Vacation, which is basically... not the first time that we had a title that says Pikachu's Vacation. There was actually a Christmas special years ago called Pikachu's Winter Vacation. And I actually had the video cassette when I was a kid, and I don't have it now, which sucks. Well, that's because I remember loving that short when I was a kid. And the short itself here is really well done too. It's great too. In this short, they basically add in pop songs and stuff from like famous pop singers. It's because the Pokemon first movie had a soundtrack. All good stuff. And some of the songs that they did were really great, especially the same Pokemon theme. I mean the beginning part when Ash is like trying to fight off the that trainer. So that I really loved. So they did make a sequel to this movie, Mewtwo Returns, which I'd never seen, but I'd seen commercials for it when I was a kid. I think I saw it on YouTube. I believe I saw like parts of it on YouTube, but all I know is that the story was basically Mewtwo was on a different island with the Pokemon that were cloned, and Giovanni wants revenge on Mewtwo and wants to capture him. Or either capture or destroy him. I can't remember. I'll have to watch it someday. So, that's my review for Pokemon the first movie, and this is actually the only Pokemon movie I actually don't like so far. Because the other Pokemon movies will be positive. So, that's it. And if you have seen this Pokemon movie, what did you think? Just comment below, follow me, click like in the video, follow me on Twitter, Facebook, or Stardust, and Instagram. And don't forget to subscribe. And I am the Bostonian Critic, and I will see you. Take care.